Are there any members of the public that would like to pull an item?
4 and 14, please, Chair.
And 14. Anybody else? Anybody online?
We have no online requests.
Thank you. Are there any public comments on these items? Seeing none. With the exclusion of items 4, 6, and 14, is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Moved by Supervisor Hubbard, second by Supervisor Toffenelli. All in favor?
Aye.
Carries 4-0, 1 absent. We'll move on to item number 4. Mr. Buttner, you had a question.
Item 4, action item, Administrative Office, authorize the Board Chair to sign the response to the June 30th, 2024 Grand Jury Report regarding Animal Services.
My name is Christopher Buttner, publisher of Calaveras 2024election.com. The 2023-24 Grand Jury Final Report on Calaveras County Animal Services was publicly released 19 days beyond its June 30th deadline. This missed deadline overlaps the July 16th publication of the humiliating 21-page California Commission on Judicial Performance report admonishing Presiding Calaveras Superior Court Judge Timothy Healy. Per California Penal Code 933C, the Board of Supervisors has 90 days to respond to the grand jury's final report, setting the response deadline at October 17th. So why the rush? The grand jury's final report on the animal shelter is a whitewash, as is the board's premature and reckless response skirting the dominant issue of endemic negligence and inhumane treatment of animals. This board's diversionary response and tactics distracts from the tragedy underlying a government riddled with public corruption that for decades has inhumanely treated generations of innocent, helpless, and wholly dependent animals in its custody. Shame on you all. The grand jury in Calaveras government has again squandered the public's goodwill and faith, spinning an illusion of hope you'd all finally do the right thing for our vulnerable shelter animals. If not for the wonderful, dedicated volunteers who tolerate the same deplorable conditions animals are forced to survive in, the situation would be far more critical. I found the animal shelter, so follow along. $4.16 million is already allocated. Terminate LDA partners contract, that's $500,000. Put out a competitive bid for a revised, appropriately scaled animal shelter. Terminate all plans and funding for the DA's new office building due to numerous allegations of her quid pro quo corruption, and that's $6 million more. Next, fully defund the CVB and Chamber of Commerce of undeserved TOT revenue for another $450,000 annually, and just like that, over $11 million for a new compassionate and caring Calaveras animal shelter. In conclusion, this shameful board is demanded to withdraw its whitewash response to the grand jury until a public hearing has occurred. I have already launched a national public relations campaign engaging preeminent animal rights organizations, including PETA, focusing on nearly 4 decades of willful animal cruelty caused by an inhumane Calaveras government that refuses to prioritize funding due to its endemic corruption. My name is Christopher Buttner. I publish Calaveras 2024election.com.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Any further public comment? Can I have a motion on this item?
So moved.
Moved by Supervisor Stopper. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Supervisor Hubbard. All in favor?
Aye.
Carries 4-0, 1 absent.